What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm just waking up right now, but yesterday I was driving and I was coming home and my car started making this weird sound every time I would hit like a pothole. And I have a good idea of what happened. I'm pretty sure the brake clip just moved to the front of the caliper where it's supposed to be on the back so it could hold pressure. I think it just popped off. So I was driving pretty fast and I hit this pothole, and I think that's when it happened. But let's go check that out. So usually weird rattles means that something is loose, and if it's squealing or squeaking, that usually means that you probably need new brake pads, or it means that dirt builds up in between your brake pad and your rotor. So you just gotta wash it. But I'm gonna show you right now. So now that I took the wheel off, you can see I took the wheel off. And I took the little cap off because I have new ones. Well, they're not new, but they're better than that one. Check these out. To diagnose rattles and weird sounds, you mainly should always take the wheel off, and then you're able to check. See, for me, the weird sound that I was getting was this thing. 'Cause every time I would hit a bump, I would just hear rattling, and I was like, what the hell is that noise? But yeah, and to fix this, what happened was, I already explained it. These are on the inside, and this is supposed to be on the outside to create a lot of pressure. So as you can see, I could almost take this out with my hands. And to diagnose the squealing sound, a lot of that time could be just, it gets really dirty in between the brake pad and the rotor. So sometimes some of those little rocks create noise when you start pressing on the brakes, and that's where the squealing comes from. Or it could also be that your rotor is actually damaged. And mine doesn't look that way. Like I was saying, I'm gonna have to switch these brake pads out by the winter, because if I don't, it'll start damaging the rotor like it did on the back already. I didn't realize that these were already done, and that's because whoever put these rotors on last time didn't put on the little sensor that goes right here, so it never told me. But as you can see, it's already getting marked up, and I actually think there was a rock in between the brake pad and the rotor. So I grabbed the hose and I just like power washed it in between there, and then it stopped marking it. But regardless, I can feel it, so it's gonna need to be replaced. So if you're hearing rattling noises, it's always gonna be coming from like usually your brake, and usually always the little brackets and things like that. Sometimes people forget to tighten the guide, so that becomes an issue. You're able to hear like rattling when you're trying to brake. And then the next video I'm gonna get into is showing you guys how to diagnose brake issues, like if your brake pad is jumping up and down, like when you're trying to brake, or also like steering wheel issues. I'm gonna try to get to that next. All right, people, I threw the wheel back on. I'm gonna go drive it, make sure that I can't hear that weird ass sound no more. As long as we're good with that, we are good today. Chipotle. I'm about to go in there and get my little burrito, but I just want to say that my clip was actually the problem. I fixed it. My car sounds normal again. Everything's running perfectly. Other than that, I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video and for making it this far. And if you did, again, subscribe or leave a like, whichever one you want to do. If I were you, I'd do both, just because it helps me out a lot, and that way you feel like you're helping someone out too. Other than that, take care, guys, and don't stop. We have to keep on pushing forward and make everything happen that we can, because that's all we can do. We got family to take care of.